Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Ring Lamb, and today I'm doing a video all about podcasts. So if you've been watching my videos for a little while, at least my favorite ones, you will know that I've been listening to podcasts recently. I haven't been watching as much YouTube because I've been listening to more podcasts, and I just really like the format, because I can listen to them while putting on makeup, taking off my makeup, just doing random things around the house, and I love listening to them while playing the game Cross Heroes. I'm really addicted to that game, and I need to beat my sister's score. It's like my mission. So I've been listening to quite a few podcasts. I'm only going to be talking about the ones I listened to starting at the beginning of the year, so January, and now. I have a lot of podcasts that I've listened to in the past, and I have ones that I haven't listened to yet, so I'll probably be doing a part 2 of this video sometime later in the year if you guys want to hear it. So basically I'm just going to go through the ones I listen to. Some of them are a little inappropriate, and I will tell you guys which ones are probably for the more I wouldn't say adult audience, but at least later teen audience, and I'll let you guys know, because in case you're a younger listener or viewer, not listener, we're not on a podcast right now, we're on a video. Also, side note, sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. I have kind of a sore throat, so we're just gonna deal with that. So we're gonna go down to the first podcast. So the first podcast I've been listening to is CBC's Grown Ups Read Things They Wrote as Kids. And I only listened to the first season. I started, I think, last summer, but I kind of got distracted by some other podcasts. But I finished the season up this winter. I guess January, I think I finished it up. I know there's a season 2 out. I haven't listened to that yet. But season 1 was really good. It's basically when people bring in stuff they wrote as kids, obviously, and they're grown-ups now. So it's been years past, like diary entries, projects for school and stuff like that, and they read them. And you can kind of see like them reflecting kind of on it, and a lot of it's really hilarious, because especially the diary entries, and people are just complaining like, I hate my life, and they're like, that wasn't really that big of a deal later on in life. But it's kind of interesting to see that, and I definitely love hearing all the entries, and just listening to it. It's just a nice light read, and not read, why do I keep saying the wrong words? It's a nice light listen, and I usually get ready to that one because that was just really funny, and always the next one I have been really loving is Serial. And this is basically, I'm going to click on it to see how many episodes. There's 12 episodes, and this is the first season. The second season is supposed to be out apparently later this year. I just listened to this last month, and it took me less than a week to finish it because it was so good. So basically it's about a murder trial from 2000, I believe. And basically this guy was accused of killing his ex-girlfriend, and Sarah, I forget how to say her last name, but the host of the show anyway, she goes on and kind of looks at the clues of the case and kind of does some digging in to see what really happened. And there's spans 12 episodes, and that was the most actually what is it called, downloaded podcast of 2014. And that was very interesting to see. It's usually on the top of the iTunes charts for podcasts on the app, so it's a really good podcast. Definitely if you're into that. It's a little gruesome, I guess, for the younger audiences, but I don't think it's that inappropriate in the retrospect of all of them. And then I've been listening to NPR's Pop Culture Happy Hour. Also, if I'm looking down, looking at my phone where I'm looking at this. And I just started listening to this at the beginning of February, and I did not know what NPR stood for the longest times, because here I think is like CBC is like RNPR, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but National Public Radio, that's pretty sure what it stands for. Anyway, this is their pop culture hour, and they discuss all things pop culture, and they also have some more sophisticated lenses, I would say, on it, and delve deep into different topics and stuff referring to pop culture, which I think is very good, is very informative, but yet I'm still getting my pop culture fix I like to listen to. Okay, and sorry for the phone ring, somebody's gonna get that out there. And the next one I listen to is Psychobabble, and this is Tyler Oakley's podcast with Corey Cool. And they're both YouTubers, and the podcast is just really funny. I usually listen to this one also while getting ready, because it's a half-an-hour one, so it's like a perfect time frame. And they talk about all pop culture things, all different topics, and I really like their show. I've been listening to it, I think, since it started, yeah. And I don't know how many episodes, 27 episodes now. It's really good. It comes out every Tuesday, I believe. I don't know if they're eventually going to take a break or it's just going to keep coming out every Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was every Tuesday. But I just really enjoy the show, and it definitely makes me laugh, and I love the debates over the pop culture divas. It really makes me laugh so hard. And also, the next one I listen to is also another YouTuber. It's the Shane Dawson podcast, Shane and Friends, and this is one of my absolute favorite podcasts. Whenever an episode comes out, one came out last night, and I just immediately had to listen to it while playing Cross Heroes, because those honestly make me laugh the hardest, but it's still really funny, and you know, it's just a good laugh. Like, those ones are actually, like, my sister was once getting tutored out in the living room, and at the table she was learning her lesson, getting help on it, and they could hear me like laughing. I was falling off my bed. It was so funny listening to it. And those episodes come out every 2 to 3 weeks sometimes, so it's quite a long wait. So like as soon as a new one comes in, I basically listen to that day, and then I'm like, gotta wait longer. It's kind of like the Pretty Little Liars books. You just have to read it right away. And then there's actually 2 more podcasts I've been listening to. One of them is This American Life, and this one is a pretty popular podcast as well. And they were doing, why do they update the feed? This American Life? That American Life? I'm so confused. This American Life. Kind of confused. The feed keeps disappearing on the podcast, so I need to go back and find where the rest of the episodes are. But they've been doing this in-depth discussion on policing and how the police system works. I find that very interesting because as a citizen, you know, you hear stuff, good things about the police and then bad things about, you know, corrupt nature, and then you hear the good things about them saving people and being really good at their job and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see from, like, they have police people on there, their experience and what they're thinking and feeling. It's a very different perspective, which I really do enjoy, and it's definitely changing my opinions on quite a few things. And it's definitely making me see the police force of a new perspective, which is really cool. And I'm learning quite a lot about how the policing works in different states and stuff because it's based on America. I don't think they really delve outside of America because it's called This American Life, but you never know. I think that's very interesting. And then the last one I've been really listening to, this one I've been listening to for a few weeks now, and it's Adventures in Roommating, and these are 2 YouTubers once again, Megan Tonjes and Keith Batista. I probably pronounced both those wrong. Sorry in advance. But I really like this podcast. It's extremely funny. It definitely makes me laugh out loud, and I've been loving listening to this one. I'm on episode, I believe, 27? Yeah, 27. It's just really funny. All the podcasts, I like to listen to a mixture of funny and informative podcasts. The funny ones are more like I listen to at the end of the day when, like, I just need a good laugh because I might be, you know, tired or stressed out or whatever because, you know, life. And then in the morning, I like to listen to the more informative ones to get my brain churning and ready for a school day or just ready for the day in general. And yeah, that's kind of how I like to listen to them. Definitely let me guys know if you guys have any good podcast recommendations because I'm definitely looking for more good ones. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see a second part eventually in the future, definitely let me know in the comments below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.